everyone, it's Holly, the Twister Sister, and it's Tuesday, so that means it's time for another Tutorial Tuesday. It's the last tutorial before Valentine's Day. Stay tuned, because it's a prickly one. This week we are making a Valentine cactus. This could be an all-year cactus, but we're going to turn it into a Valentine one by having a little heart on one of his hands. So what we need for this one is 2 green 350s, and I've just inflated them 1 full pump on my filbert pump here. If you're using a hand pump, you're going to want to leave about 4 to 5 inch tail. It doesn't really matter too much on these. I also have a mocha brown 350 inflated the same amount, and we've got a pink 160. Give him a little flower top on his head. Okay, so we're going to start off with a green and our 160 and just tie both of these together at the nozzle end. All right, now once we're done with that, I'm just going to start making loops on my 160 to kind of get sort of like a really petally, abstract looking cactus flower. So I'm going to do 3 small loops to start this off with. And then I'm going to do bigger loops that are going to kind of sit underneath those smaller loops. So we'll kind of squeeze these up also as well. So I'm just doing bigger loops underneath those. Probably going to be able, you can comfortably fit 4 of these bigger loops. If you can do 5, you can try that, but they kind of don't sit flat once you get 5 of them on here. And then I'm going to get rid of the rest of this. So we're going to have sort of this sort of weird looking flower top on top of our cactus, okay? It's just a nice little thing. All right, we're going to make our cactus however big we want the middle section to be. So I'm going to do mine about like that. I don't want them to be too long and tall because short and fat is always cuter, right? So I'm just going to come down about this far, maybe a foot, and we're going to break off the rest of this, but save this scrap piece, and then go ahead and tie this onto, I'm going to tie this part directly onto my mocha brown. And this is going to be like a pot for your cactus to sit in. Definitely optional. It doesn't have to have a pot, but I like to give them a little home. So to do the pot on this cactus, I'm just going to fold my brown over to make a little loop here at the bottom. And then we're going to wrap it around that. So come out a little spacer bubble, and then another little bubble, and turn that second bubble into a pinch twist. All right, and then you can just squeeze out your brown, make it a little bit thinner, get some kind of some difference in size, and wrap that all the way around. So you're making like a little pot there for your cactus to live in. All right, so that's kind of what that's going to look like. You can put another pinch twist here in the back if you want to finish this off. I'm going to go ahead and do that. It just makes it a little bit easier to cut off this tail when we're done here. You have another extra bubble there to wrap things around to secure that, so it's not going to come undone. So we'll just straighten everything out, and I think I like it like that. All right, so that is a single cactus, but we're going to give him some arms so that he can hold on to a little heart for Valentine's Day. So for this part, grab your last green 350, and we want to start off with a bend. And you don't want his arms to be very long because then again, not cute. So just barely fold over the first couple inches of your balloon, give it a little squeeze, let it go, and you'll have a little bend for a short little cactus arm. All right, we want to come down right after that bend and do a small round bubble and make that guy a pinch twist. Come across just enough to go across the front of a 350. So this only really needs to be as wide as a 350, maybe slightly bigger, but you get the point. And then we're going to put another spacer bubble here. We're just matching the other side now. So make that a pinch twist. And then you want to finish it off with another curved arm So fold your balloon over, give a little squeeze, and pinch it off so that both arms are about the same size, and you can get rid of the rest. Now you should have something like this. You've got his two little folded arms and then two little pinch twists on the back, okay? So the way we're going to attach this is with our scrap piece of 350 that we saved from the trunk of the cactus. I'm just going to wrap this up around one side, around this pinch twist a few times, okay, to get it secured on there nice and snug. And then I'm going to take my cactus and place this across the front. We're going to pull that nice and tight all the way across the back and hook it in around the pinch twist on the other side. And kind of figure eight it around those bubbles to help it get a nice firm connection. Now you want to place the pinch twist in the back so that the arms are in the front and they're kind of going outwards like this, a little bit in front of the cactus, like he's reaching out for a hug, because it's a love cactus. He wants a hug. All right, now before we trim off the ends, we want to add the heart. Okay, because if you don't have any ends, it's going to be hard to add the heart on here. So grab yourself a 6-inch heart. I'm going to be using red today. And what I'm going to do is fully inflate this. And then we're going to let a little bit of air out so that we kind of lose the definition of those heart lobes a little bit. And then when you tie this, you want to make sure to tie it as close to the end as possible. Get your knot as far out here towards the end of it as possible. So then we can squeeze our balloon, pinch off a little bubble, and we're going to twist that bubble in half. Okay, so just like you take a round and twist it in half with the nozzle in the middle, we'll kind of do that with this little bubble. So just twist it around so you get two little pinch twists here at the base. And I think it's cute because it kind of looks like that. I think there's like a heart emoji that has like a heart with a dot underneath it. It's like an exclamation mark, and this reminds me of that. So I don't know why, I just think it's cute. And I'm just gonna take the nozzle that's sticking out here on one of his arms and wrap that around a couple times to get it hooked on there. Now just straighten everything up and you should have something like this. Cute little cactus. Then you can go ahead and clean off any ends like this with your scissors. And all we have left to do is to draw on the face, which I will do next. So for the face, I've just gone with some really big black circles for the eyes, a little open style mouth, and some eyebrows. And then with my black, I'm also going to give him just some little cactus hairs, some little spiky spikes. Leave your best Valentine cactus jokes or sayings in the comments. I know this guy wants a hug. Something about being prickly, or I don't know. I'm actually going to give him some little hairs in the middle of his head that are spikes. That's cute. Okay, and then we're going to do the pink face paint, Superstar face paint is what I've been really liking to put on my balloons. I'm just going to dab my finger in there, and we'll put that on his cheeks, right under the eyes and off to the side. Just kind of give it a little extra cuteness factor. Barely see it, but it adds just enough. And then I'm going to do some nice white marks on his eyes. And voila, there you have the finished little Valentine cactus. He's reaching out to get his hug from you. You can kind of see how I did the white paint pen on there, and I filled in his mouth with pink. He's got his cute little cheeks, and he's in his pot, and he's got his heart, and that is our little cactus for Valentine's Day. We do have clip art available for this guy, so you can add it to your menus if this is something that you want to make at your upcoming events. And don't forget, you can also do it without the heart, but I think it's kind of cute with the heart. And you could do the heart all year. People love hearts, so it doesn't have to be just for Valentine's Day. If you guys like this, let me know by liking the video. It really helps me out a lot here on YouTube. And if you want to see more videos like this, make sure that you're subscribed because we put out new tutorials every single Tuesday for you guys. And make sure to ring that bell when you subscribe so that YouTube actually notifies you when I have a new tutorial for you. Put together a Valentine balloon tutorials playlist for you guys that you can check out over here, and I will see you in some of those other Valentine's Day videos. Thanks so much for watching and happy twisting. Bye everyone.